49 videos. That's a wrap on 2023, guys. Hey everybody, I am Song Cycle and welcome back to the final episode of Vlogmas for 2023. I cannot believe that we have gotten to this point. 2022 felt like yesterday, and it's crazy to think that we're actually going into 2024 in a couple of days. It's wild. It's crazy to think about. But I wanted to use this video as a chance to sort of recap my year and think about all the videos that I've come out with and just sort of reflect on where this year has been and where it's taking me and what my plans are for the future. Spoiler alert, I don't really know yet. So let's just start by recapping the beginning of this year. 2023, I opened on a video about photography. I think I had this idea to do this series at the beginning of the year where I was trying new hobbies and trying new things, and a lot of the videos in that series I ended up scrapping just for technical reasons of like trying to figure out how I was going to film all of that content before the start of my school semester, which was kind of an insane task to try and do that type of quality of video every week, was just crazy. So I kind of scrapped a lot of those and we didn't really see a whole lot more of those. However, I did end up doing a visit to a free little library, which was one of those videos from that series, and that did really well. I'm loving that we have a lot of readers in the chat and I really enjoyed making that one. I feel like it was a lot of work, but it was so fulfilling and it was so much fun that day, just getting to like go around and visit all these different reading nooks that I have never known existed. At the beginning of the year, I was still filming bullet journal videos as well, so I had my February theme on here. I have my March, I think up to April. I think I stopped in May. And mostly that was just because I felt like the process of filming, setting up the videos, it took a lot of the fun out of it for me, of journaling. I've realized now that I like to spread out my creation of the monthly spreads and everything across multiple days, and trying to find a set time that I could sit there and film it and have to do everything sequentially felt like a lot of work. And it just sort of took the fun out of like, oh, I get to color and decorate this like really big thing. It also moved me away from wanting to try and experiment with harder themes, because I knew if I'd have to fit that into a video length, that was going to take forever to edit, and kind of just sequencing those things together just didn't really work. I still bullet journal and I still love bullet journaling, which is why you've seen videos like that from me during Vlogmas, but I just haven't showed them on the channel. I also had this series where I was showing what I was listening to toward the end of last year and bled into this year a little bit. I really liked making those videos, but they did take a while just in terms of trying to find all of the different pictures and edit them. So I'm thinking that those might be a better short form content to do if I continue that, or pick that back up, I should say, in 2024. Then you'll probably see those as shorts, if nothing else. I ended up doing a lot of covers this year, like I said at the beginning, 24 different covers. I absolutely love it. I feel like the process for doing these covers, I've gotten way more creative over the course of the year in terms of like how I harmonize, and just by the technical means of recording it, and vocally just trying to get different sounds. And I really enjoyed it. It's very fulfilling. It's also a very fast turnaround video for me, so I think that's sort of why I turned to that a lot this year. I did Flowers by Miley Cyrus. I did my Songs Turning 10 to 100 Years Old series, which I am planning to continue next year, so stay on the lookout for that. I did a video that I absolutely loved about recapping all of the movies that I watched in 2022. I know that this channel is called Song Cycle, but I absolutely have plenty of hobbies, and movie watching is one of them. I love watching films, and I love all the things that you can learn from it. So that was definitely another like highlight favorite video of mine this year. Even if it didn't do the best view-wise, I'm not doing this for the views. I'm doing this for what's making me happy. So I also tried doing some most popular TikTok challenges. Why did I say like TikTok? TikTok challenges, which was very interesting to do. I had heard of a lot of these challenges beforehand, but actually trying to attempt them myself was really fun. I don't know. It was an interesting concept, and I probably won't do it again, but never say never. I did a spring cleaning vlog for you guys. I really do like doing those, and I was actually planning on doing one this Vlogmas around, but I don't know. It's similar to the bullet journaling thing. Like, I don't want to try and cram all of that into a video. Like, I would rather spread that out across and do it on my own time and not have to like film it. So maybe you'll get another one of those in the spring or next year, but again, we'll see. Yeah, I relied a lot on covers, especially toward the back half of the year, because what I ended up doing is during the school semester, I don't have a lot of time to just film videos. So I ended up batching a lot of this beforehand, and by the time it got to August, I thought I was gonna have more time to do like a video per week, and it just did not happen. So I relied a lot on doing covers really quickly, and those ended up doing really well. My What Was I Made For cover by Billie Eilish got like 158 views, which it doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm happy to get whatever, like I said. And then Tough Love by Flight was honestly like one of my favorite covers I've ever done on the channel, probably. Like, I loved that song. Every time I would listen to that song, just the harmonies of it were just so beautiful, and I would listen to that song day in, day out for like a good 3 weeks. And so being able to like cover that song and try and put my own spin and do the harmonies for it was so much fun. Now we get into my Vlogmas videos. I again did my Christmas wish list / giving videos. I added like a ideas video for like advent calendars and for free gifts this Christmas. I did all new original Christmas covers. I'm running out of Christmas song, guys. You guys gotta give me some recommendations in the comments of some Christmas songs I can do, because if I end up doing Vlogmas again next year, I'm gonna have to get creative or redo some. So if there's a cover that you guys want me to redo, at that point it will be 2 years, so that could be interesting. Or any new Christmas songs I haven't done yet on the channel to cover, that would be very helpful. I still kept up some bullet journaling content. I gave some ideas for Christmas themes. I showed a flip through of my own bullet journal. I gave some self-care bingo ideas and stuff like that. I tried to make the videos a lot more diverse. I had like a fashion video in there. I had, my New Year's resolutions videos, my setting up videos for Vlogmas. I think making the intro for Vlogmas is probably my favorite part of the whole experience. Like, I just loved how this year's intro came out. I think it's so cute. It's gonna be so hard next year if I do it to sort of beat that. I do think it's such a big improvement from last year's Vlogmas video, even though I do love that one too. But just coming up with the idea of like, okay, how am I gonna do, what's the story, like what, how am I gonna film it? It's just, I love it. It's one of my favorite parts of Vlogmas. So that's sort of my recap for the year. I feel like the videos that I did in 2023 were definitely pushed me to try new things. It definitely made me a better singer, and technically pushed me to make more interesting covers than I originally was in 2022. I think in 2022, I did have more creative out of the box videos, I do think like my game show themes video was one of my favorites to write. My ranking rendition series, which I haven't done this year, was a huge favorite for me, that I just felt like I did not have time for. And I think that's my problem right now that I'm kind of running into, is the balance between making content that's easy to produce and easy for me to do, and content that like makes me feel fulfilled and is worth it. So here's my spoiler for 2024. It's kind of like the end of this year. I'm probably not gonna have like a set schedule. You're probably just gonna get videos whenever I can get them out. And I am so sorry. I know that like for YouTubers, like I know that that's just the norm of like people just are so good at like multitasking their lives and like pushing out content. But I don't want to keep pushing out things just because of it and because I feel like I have to. I want to make things that actually make me feel inspired and creative and that are worth your guys' time to watch, you know what I mean? And are a good representation of who I am and what my videos are. So I know I don't really have a plan going into 2024 right now in terms of videos, and that is kind of scary. But I promise you guys, I will be back. This is not the end of the channel. It's just, it might be a little more scattered. But we'll see. Maybe it'll just be completely normal and I'll figure it out. I don't know. But either way, if you guys want to hit the notification bell to know when I post new stuff, that's cool too. But I just want to thank you guys so much for listening to my random opinions and stories and everything I have to say, and listening to my covers and all of my videos this year. I am always so extremely grateful anytime I see a view on a video, you know, because I feel like you don't need to. That, like, you could be spending your time so many other places, but you're choosing to spend it on my stuff, and I really appreciate that. So this is just a huge warm thank you guys for everything this year. I am so incredibly happy with where my channel is and where it's taken me so far. So thank you so much. And with that, that is the end of Vlogmas and the end of videos for 2023. I will see you guys next year. Have a happy holiday season. Bye.